Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man who finds it impossible to calibrate his enthusiasm for this episode. It's DJ Valentine.
Cassian Andor. It's my Beth Luthen. That's all I got.
I gotta get home, man. I gotta get home. We gotta get home. I've done enough.
Cassian Andor. It's Andor, man. It's the name of the show. Call me Andor. I don't care.
His life has cost me everything.
Luthen is so great. He says everybody's name incorrectly, but I don't care.
I think he knows it too. He's just a brat.
He's just messing with Andor.
It's the little things in life.
Luthen, my name is Cassian Andor. But I said that. Cassian Andor. What's the problem?
Let's go start a rebellion somewhere else.
Mon Mothma. What's the issue here? I don't get it. Saying everybody's name right.
Hey, Mon.
Bull Organa. What's the problem here? Saying everybody's name correctly.
Clea.
Clea.
You raised me.
Whatever.
I deal in secrets. Listen, I have so much going on up here. You're lucky I even remember the first letter of your name.
Yeah.
It's C. No, it's K.
I could call Sue Guerrera. You don't know.
I think I know your brother Saul. What? Give me some of that gas.
You cannot take my gas.
Just did. Rugal. Just say
this whole
wrong.
podcast is just going to be us doing Stellan Skarsgård, doing Luthen Rail, doing lines. It's essentially what it's going to be.
Hey, Cyril. You
Cyril. Yes, my name is Cyril. Yes.
Like, Bix is really hard to mess up, so he's like, Bix.
Girl.
Yeah.
He just calls her girl.
Girl. Like, someone's name is Ed. He's like, hey.
He's like, damn, how do I list this one?
What's your last name? Ted. Ed, your name's Ed Ted.
Roger. I'm going to call you Roger. I don't care.
Roger. Ed Ted, really? It's my worst nightmare.
That's why everybody on Yavin hates Luthen, because he just says their names wrong all the time. So we don't want him here, man. We call him whatchamacallit, Bail Organa Bowl. He's called.
Hey, what's up, Mama? Hot Mama.
Calling Draven Vin Diesel for some reason. He's just saying weird things. We keep him off this planet.
Where's K3878?
Where's R2D2? No, that's not even. That's the wrong one, Luthen. Whatever.
Hey, Brasso. like
he's Italian. All of a sudden, Brasso's Italian.
Yeah. Hey, Brasso.
You made him a gangster.
But you're Swedish. What's going on here, Lucen?
You made him a gangster.
Hey, where's K8675309?
Your mother, Mumra, whatever her name was.
Hey, Deborah. Deborah.
That was funny because his mom's name is Marva, and that's my aunt's name. And when I was young, I was like, I've never heard anybody named Marva. So I'm watching the show, and if they say her name, I'm like, what? It's another one. I've waited my entire life for this. I almost called her, but she doesn't watch TV, so she's like, I don't know what Star.
Thanks,
what
DJ. Thanks, DK.
DK. Thanks.
Yeah, Mark's a hard one to mess up.
No, I mean
Mark.
Oh, you Mork, like Mork and Mindy. You can go there.
Hey, Mork. Yeah, I was like, you're stretching it. Like Hoffmeyer, you can't really mess up Hoffmeyer that much.
Mark Hoffmeyer. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. He just call you Guy. He would just get lazy.
Guy,
come here,
Guy. Hey, Guy.
I need to know the end game, Guy.
I was reading my coworker's computer. She's got some juicy stuff on there. All right, Guy, tell me
what she has on there.
Why do you have a blaster? And why are we in a public place? And did you just tell me the name of the rebel base?
I need to know the end game.
I'm dead. You're going to shoot me.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the pictures. Just let me see.
Yeah, well, it's called a Death Star. Oh, that scene is gorgeous, by the way. The 180 rule is broken. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, legend.
Look, we call the show Andor, but for me, the show was Luthen.
See,
I'm going to watch Luthen tonight.
We got to get home, man. I got to get home. I got to
I'm
get
gonna
home.
miss Luthen. I got to get home and watch some Luthen. 3-episode arc.
I'll call it Clea then.
She grew on me because at first I was kind of like, Clea. Yeah, she's cool. I mean, I didn't not like her, but near like the end, I'm like, oh, Clea's cool. I like Clea a lot.
Everybody in this show is a legend. They're all legends. And, I've been listening. The problem with this show is I watched the first 2 seasons, loved them. This is probably one of my favorite TV shows of recent memory. I have an Andor pop of when he's in the prison.
Right.
I need Kino. I got the 4K Steelbook. Mm-hmm. Like, this is a show that deserves to be in a museum. It's gorgeous. Gilroy has written an outstanding show. It's like the Arsenal season from 03-04, the Invincibles. It's just incredible. But when I started researching
Luthen's Thierry Henry. No,
who's Venga? No, wait, Mon Mothma's Venga?
Mon Mothma's Venga, yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that works. So, like, I'm reading it, and it's just, and I'm reading everything about the show and listening to interviews from Gilroy. I listen to like 3 hours of Easter egg stuff from Screen Crush, which is they're actually really good.
Right.
But you could watch this show and just love it, or you could watch it and just be like, there are a billion Easter eggs in this. Yeah. The stuff in the background of their shop, like the various TIE fighters, the boardrooms, the way that the rebels are shot, the way that the Empire is shot, like the way that the Battle of Algiers movie is referenced during the Gorman attack,
right?
Like, just the framing of everything, and then you start reading about the actors, you start reading about the scripts, and this is such a brilliant show. You start reading about the production design.
Yeah. What they build that's a rabbit hole unto itself. The production design. You're
just like, what is happening? And Disney paid for this, and what's interesting? Gilroy said the reason he got it was because of the success of those Star Wars movies, but also he said mainly Mandalorian, because when Mandalorian came out, it was just huge, and then so Disney's like, blank check, baby. And they're also like, thank you for Rogue One, baby. Like, we're just gonna call you Baby Gilroy.
Who is this guy? He's screaming baby.
Baby Billy. Baby Billy Spanish screaming Billy. Baby
His producer. I like this guy.
Baby Billy, Baby Gilroy. It's Walton Goggins, big hair.
It's Walton Goggins. I need more Star Wars, baby. Give me some lightsabers, baby. Thank you, baby.
You saved us on Rogue One, baby. Oh, dang, I got my hair on fire. But yeah, he had the money in the bank from Rogue One.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was hot. And like, this is such a unicorn show. And I'm joking about the Invincibles of the 03-04 season, but the fact that they shelled out so much money to make a gorgeous show that a lot of people call slow, but it's just brilliantly written, designed, performed, beautiful. This is a unicorn show. And as much as we're like joking around about Luthen, just and C2K go 3-4. It's like just the legend of a show, man. Yeah. This is I did Comic Cons for years. I never wanted autographs from anybody, but I would get my 4K Steelbook signed by every single actor on the show if I had a chance. Like, the characters are amazing. I didn't know a lot of them from other places, so they are the character. Dedra's a legend. Everyone's legend. Like, there's all this legends in this show, and it's gorgeous. So I'm glad we're talking about it, DJ.
I think I need to. I want to apologize because I'm going to apologize for past DJ to present DJ, so future DJ can live guilt free, because there is audio out there of me in the past ranting about Star Wars where I said probably a statement about like, who really cares about watching a show starring the third most popular character in a Star Wars spinoff movie at that time? This was before Andor came out. And I was like, I don't care about Andor. And like, now I'm like, this is the best Star Wars I've ever seen other than Empire.
Yeah.
I think Luthen Rail, as we joke about him, I've said it, my top 3 favorite Star Wars character of all time. Don't at me. Come at me, bro. Whatever you want to say, whatever you're coming with, Luke, give me your Skywalkers, give me your Vaders, give me your Palpatines, give me your Solos. You lay down the best moment of them, and I'll lay down bar after bar after bar after bar of Luthen Rail right next to him. I don't care. Now, present DJ were to tell past DJ, bro.
This is getting convoluted. Are you like Jim Carrey from
It's
that
like Inception.
Christmas Chronicles? Wait, from the Christmas Carol?
Like everything Deja Vu with Denzel Washington. That's what we're doing.
Is that Paula Patton?
I think so. If I were to tell him,
Wait,
hey,
are you in a
bro,
Tony Scott movie right now?
maybe, possibly.
It's great.
Well, no, if I were to tell him that, yeah, I know at the time he would probably tell me, yeah, Han Solo's my favorite or whatever, or what Palpatine or something. I'd be like, nah, bro. Stellan Skarsgård's going to play a character, and he's not going to really do much other than chin check everybody with his own logic and build a rebellion by being clever as crap. You'd be like, what? No. So I stand here now, and I'm just like, man, I don't think I'm going to find a character as complex as this guy. The closest I can think is between him, Vader, and Palpatine. Luke is not as well.
I like the Rancor trainer.
Okay, well, no, we don't count. That's like on another level. That's like you know a unicorn. That guy's a unicorn. When he cries in Return of the Jedi, when his Rancor gets killed. My friend is dead. It's okay. You know? He had body positivity. He was a different beast. But no, yeah. Nobody comes to as complex. Like if you look at this series, there's like 3 characters who in it, I can off the top of my head, who are more complex than anybody you've seen in any Star Wars movie, other than maybe Palpatine and Vader. Maybe Yoda. Because Obi-Wan and Luke and Han and Leia, they're pretty straightforward. And they're great characters. I'm not like crapping on them. I'm just saying in terms of you watch Luthen or Mon or Pentagast or Deidre or Cyril, who most people thought was the bad guy until episode 8 when you realize, oh, wait, he wasn't a bad guy. He just wants justice so bad.
And cereal.
So yeah, in cereal. He'll do whatever it takes to get it, but he's not a monster. There, you see that, and you compare it to what Lucas was doing, where he's like, "I'm going to make it a fun adventure action." So when it comes to complexity, you didn't really need it, really, but you put like I don't know, what's his name, Jabba next to anybody and I love Jabba, but just next to anybody in this, it's like, man, you see the nuance. Like, imagine if Tony Gilroy got to work some Jabba stuff in here. Like, imagine Jabba doing Tony Gilroy writing some crazy Jabba interaction with Saw Gerrera. Could you or Luthen Rail or Andor? That would have been because he would have probably leaned into where Jabba can get complex. This show is just on another plane of writing and character development and characters in general. Which we don't sadly have in Star Wars that much anymore. And I think it's because he, like you say, blank check baby. They gave him like carte blanche because their eyes were looking at other places. And in the corner, Tony Gilroy is like making this universe where, yeah, I'm going to make Star Wars, but they're going to be not only they're going to be 3-dimensional. You're not going to know if you hate them or love them to the end of their character runs. You're going to be like, wait, I hate Zero. Wait a minute, he's a victim. Oh wait, he's gone. It's just like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Luthen's great, but man, he does some dirty. He's a crazy, but he's doing it for the right reason. Saw Gerrera is an anarchist. He's an anarchist. And he drops this speech, and you're just like, yeah. It's like, where do you get that from in any other show or any other Star Wars anything?
At one point, I was just like, Dedra's a legend, but she's terrible.
She's horrible. She's essentially Goebbels.
Yeah. But she's so good. Denise is so good.
Oh no, she's fantastic.
Like and like I hadn't seen her before. So I knew Stellan Skateboard, I knew Fiona, I knew Adria, but like Adria had never been pushed like this before.
Right.
I didn't know who Kyle Solar was. I knew who Diego Luna was, but like if we're talking about what Verada Sethu, like Elizabeth Dulau as Clea, like I didn't know any of that.
Never seen her before, ever.
And so they're the characters, and I love that so much. And then what's nice, you have these speeches, but I hate in movies where there's films where the speeches happen and I go, oh no, because they just feel so written. Gilroy,
Alec Baldwin speech in Rogue Nation where he's like, Ethan is, what does he say? The manifestation of destiny.
Destiny. You're just like, oh my gosh,
here we go.
And it's just, this show you don't feel the monologues because the writing is so good.
Yeah.
And Tony Gilroy is so smart. And also, Gilroy is not a fan of Star Wars, but he respects canon and he
Right.
respects Star
Now
Wars. And he brought
he
in
respects canon to a point.
to a point, but
Yeah, yeah.
like to a point, because I know like with K33778 eight
What do you
five four three, that
appreciate?
might be my
Yeah.
social security number or not.
8675349.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So like I know the origin was different, but he's like, we created those characters, and then there's some comic book says what it is. He's like, no, like I'm taking charge of that.
Right.
So I think also there's like the Gorman massacre and all that, but at least he respects it, and I think he respects Star Wars. And I think a lot of these shows that come out recently, it's like, do you guys even like Star Wars? Like, do you like it? And
No.
listen, there's a lot of stuff that like isn't great about the franchise, but like if you're gonna spend that much time making a show about it, like it, respect it, and like
Everyone, look, Mark just said there is maybe the basis of every criticism I ever have of anything. What did he just say? I want you all to take a pen and a paper and write down what Mark just said. If you're going to do a thing that's based on another thing, like it, respect it, or get out.
they needed to have that talk between JJ and Ryan Johnson too.
Jeez,
like, just
man.
like, I love that Ryan Johnson's watched Force Awakens and went, nah. Like, he's like, this is a remake of New Hope. I'm gonna dirty that couch.
Yeah.
Like, that entire Rise of Skywalker could be F your couch. And then it's just like JJ comes back to clean it. Like, and that's Rise of Skywalker. But the whole thing could be summed up by Kylo's helmet, Kylo's shattered helmet, and Kylo's super glued helmet.
Right.
But we're going back to Andor here. It's just I like that they respect it. I like that the performances are great. Everyone's cooking. The production design is absurd. The directing's absurd. The editing,
they take it serious. Yeah. Everybody's taking it serious.
Yeah, just the craftsmanship. But also that starts from the top, and that's Tony Gilroy.
Right.
When you look at a lot of these productions, he had great producers with him. He had a lot of support. They let him go do his own thing. Diego Luna was an ally. I think you watch this, and the first 3 episodes of both seasons don't start off quite quick, and I'm totally fine with that.
Right.
But they just let him cook. Like they just, okay, Gilroy, we don't need this crazy thing in the beginning. I trust you. And the end of product is like 24 episodes of gorgeous TV. And I guess today we're just going to pick our favorite moments of season 2, probably talk about season 1.
Right.
The special episode I pulled together because I know how much you love it. So what's crazy too is like Andor season 1, they were trying to get people on board with this. They were really trying. They sent out the screeners for the entire show.
Right.
I was like, well, this is crazy. And I watched them all. I'm like, this is amazing. And so I think that's what they wanted. They didn't have to do that with season 2 because it's blowing up. But I just think it's such a good show. And like, I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. Now, there are some things that you don't like from the first 3 episodes
of the second season. Yes.
Yeah, the second season. But I researched that. And so the idiot rebels, right?
Yeah.
You're not a fan of them.
I'm going to be dead serious with you. I started getting very, very angry when that happened.
I read some of those posts.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, is this a studio note? Or did somebody try and like overtake Tony Gilroy? And the thing that angered me the most about it is, and I think you had mentioned it, we were talking on socials, and I was like, if they would have done this, I know what they're trying to do, but if they would have done this in a non-goofy way, I think this would have worked. But it felt to me, it just from when I'm watching, I'm like, this feels like somebody was going, hey, Tony, the show's a little slow. Why don't you get some jokes in there and get some guys doing some goofy things so the kids can watch it. That's what I felt like. And I'm like, what? No, I don't walk up to Christopher Nolan and go, yeah, that Oppenheimer. What you need to do with that Oppenheimer? You make a little funny jokes. Let's make a little funny jokes with the guys.
Make it linear. Make it linear.
Make it jokey. Make it. I want Andor to be this like, no, it's another goofy adventure. I don't want that.
Put a clown in there.
You put a clown in it. I want a clown in
a murderous clown with jokes.
Certain things like adventure Star Wars, I get it. But we have established a entire first season where this is tension building, slow burn. Yes, I know people, it's boring. Slow burn, rising to an explosion per arc, Andor. So when Goofy starts happening, I'm like, wait a minute. You what are you doing here? You're the vampire in the Sinners thing. You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. What are you doing here? It felt again. I could be paranoid. It just felt to me like a studio note. So I was really angry and going, did somebody take this over?
I researched it.
What they say? What
Okay.
I think you told me there was relatives involved or something to that effect.
Yeah. So what happened was Tony was thinking about this, and he's like, when you watch Rogue One, there's when Jyn Erso comes back to tell everybody that they need to go to Scarif.
Mm.
He's like, look at that meeting. It's a mess. There's 5 different arguments going on in there. Nobody gets along. And so he's like, that was a large part. Like he's just like that was a large part of what season 2 is about, where there's just Saul. There's different factions of the rebels who are like, we should do this, we should do that, we should do this. And so he went out for dinner one night with his family, and they're all at dinner. And he was kind of like, well, I have all these beautiful, like, rebels. I have all these, like, gorgeous speeches and incredible people. He's like, but there's a lot of idiots in rebellions as well. And so what he was talking about was like he said he was out to eat, and he cast the 2 inspirations for his role. So it's Sam Gilroy is in there.
Right.
And then Benjamin Norris, the guy from Never Have I Ever, he's his brother's son-in-law. And his exact quote was, "Oh my God, they're such idiots," during dinner. And so he cast his family. He said it was nerve-wracking, but he said he just wanted to like I think up until this point, the rebellion was looked at as just Clea, Luthen, Andor, really successful, smart people. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but there's idiots who don't get along in rebellions as well. And so that was the idea of it. Now, I don't think it was executed well,
Mm.
and I think it dragged the show down a little bit, but I'm happy to know where the nucleus of that idea came from.
I think
So
it could. I think it could have worked. It's just I think it went. The pendulum swung too far.
yeah,
If it would just bring it back. If you want to have, I get
it's a good
the
idea.
gist. It's a good
Yeah.
idea. It's just like, man, this is so tonally different from everything else around it, because this is around. It's an episode right before the Bix salt scene. And like, if you put those two things next to each other, it's like we're watching SpongeBob, and then I'm watching
Requiem for
some
a Dream.
record for a dress, like somebody's getting their arm cut off because of heroin intake, and then somebody's riding David Hasselhoff on the road. It's like, what's going on here? But no, again, I think I forgave it, but I got angry because I'm like, I know what I think he's trying to do, but this is too much. Bring it, bring it down. Make him a little bit more capable and not dumb, but just reckless. Instead of
Yeah.
making him dumb, I'd have made him reckless, and maybe it would have felt tonally the same. But it sticks out in this season. Every time I look at a review of the season, when
And it's
anybody
funnier.
brings that up, they point any criticism. It's always
Yeah.
that episode essentially. So
It's bad. And it was handled really poorly. And they're like rock, paper, scissors.
oh
But
Jesus,
the nice thing is I get the idea. And
yeah,
so even though it wastes a lot of time and I'm not a fan of it, at least it's like, yes, the rebels do not have it figured out. And while they're bickering like idiots, the one guy who's gonna like change the world is handcuffed to a
standing in the
ship.
room, right,
Yeah.
right.
I like when he's like, it's harder than you think flying the ship. And like just these idiots. Like it makes sense. I just don't think it's executed well.
One of my favorite moments of season one, we'll get to the top 6 or whatever, is kind of nails what this was trying to do in a smarter way in its one scene. But when we get to it, I'll point it out. But yeah, I think he already did this to show at least to nail his point in season one. And when we get to that, my favorite moments of season one, if we get around to it, I will point out what I think would have been, which is a better version of what this is essentially. So yeah, because I think he did it already. So when like the people were telling me, well, this is showing this, and I'm like, well, you did this already, and it was cool. It was, and it fit tonally. So yeah.
And it's kind of like in Game of Thrones, when Daenerys turns and everyone's like, yeah, they laid down breadcrumbs throughout the show. I'm like, shut up. Like, no, sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Not shut up. But it's like, guys, it was like one breadcrumb every
No.
7 miles. Like
Yes.
this isn't it.
Game of Thrones.
Now, like, all right, I'm gonna give you my first moment from
Okay.
season 2. All right,
Okay, go ahead.
it's Dedra's eyebrow raise when they're
You
talking
love this.
about.
You love this. Guys, Mark is a big eyebrow guy. The
I
Rock,
love Eugene Levy.
Spock. He's a big eyebrow guy.
I'm a big fan of Emily in Paris. She has like
Emily
caterpillars on there.
Amelie, he loves.
Oh man, yeah. Any Parisian actor with big eyebrows, I'm
He's
just
all over it.
fascinated.
He's
Yeah, yeah,
all over
yeah, yeah.
it.
Morgan Freeman from Dreamcatcher.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Caterpillars, baby.
But it's perfect. Like she's listening
He'd
to,
make a great Vulcan. God,
oh
she'd make a great
gosh,
Vulcan.
just listening to these people talk, but she does this eyebrow raise that is just incredible. And it's at the 24-minute mark, 22, 24, 22 of what
24, 20. You
episode?
texted me the thing,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, you knew exactly where it was.
Because I love it so much. Like it's just the greatest eyebrow raise ever.
Mm.
And I just when she it's a tiny moment, but when she does that, it's like you just I hate saying like, well, the show rips. Like I don't think I'll say that, but he just let the actors like just bring it. The directors
Mhm.
let the actors bring it, and I love this eyebrow raise, and it's a good scene too. Like I like where Lonnie steps out, like we're arresting too many people, and kind of gets his back and sinks his teeth in. But I just love the eyebrow raise a lot.
The one thing I've gotten from these two seasons is that what's the actress's name that plays Deidre?
Denise Go Yeah.
Denise Go and Genevieve O'Reilly need to work more. Put them in stuff because they
Yeah.
are. I know. I think they're play not Broadway, but like they do plays mostly. I think Denise Go does. I think she was from her and the guy that plays Cyril. They were both on the stage. They weren't like act. I believe. I think I heard that in an interview. But they need to work more. Put them in stuff because they are excellent actors.
Actually,
Amazing.
don't put them in anything. I don't want to see them not as their characters. I don't want to see her in an Adam Sandler film.
Imagine her in a Christopher Nolan movie or a Quentin Tarantino movie.
If it's a Nolan film, she'll just
Paul
be
Thomas
asking
Anderson
questions and
movie.
explaining things.
Oh no, but if you put her in the right stuff, they don't put her in everything. Put her in the right stuff. Put her in like
put her in all the right stuff.
Put her all the right moves. Screw it.
The remake? Is she the football player?
She's the football player. Come on. Eyebrow raise. What are you talking about? What are you talking about here? Come on.
All the small. She could be in all the small things. Music
all
video.
The small things.
Oh man. But she's
no. I dig it. I dig it.
Eyebrow raise.
Eyebrow raise. My number. You kind of spoiled my number. I'm going from 6 to 1, but my number 6 of 6 on season 2. You said it in the beginning, and I don't know why this tickled me so much, but Lonnie and Het, or I think his name is pronounced Het, I think his name is. She's Deidre's ex protege, who's now ahead of her now.
Something like that.
Het or something like that. Yeah, they're talking to Pentagast, and and Pentagast tells them to move Gorsht, and I think Het goes, "It's an honor, sir," and he goes, "Really?" It's an assignment. Calibrate your enthusiasm. It's so I don't know why I laughed out loud, and I think it was just underlining the point that the guy who plays Pentagast, who was Qyburn on Game of Thrones, Speak of the Devil, is so born to play an Imperial. Name a scene that he does not knock out of the park this entire series. Yeah. He's fantastic in everything.
Everything.
But that line is see, that's a funny scene. And it's not goofy. It's just the way he reacted to it was so hilarious. Like, really?
It's an assignment.
so good. Qyburn, I'm calling him Qyburn because that's the Game of Thrones character. But he's so great. He's fantastic. I liked his chemistry with Deidre in the first season.
Oh, Partagaz.
Yeah,
Anton
Partagaz.
Lesser.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And I think there was an interview with him where he was like, "I'm getting to play in a Star Wars." He was like very excited to be in a Star Wars. And I think Tony Gilroy told him like, "No, you're doing it. Treat it like forget what he told him to treat it like. I think he told him to treat it like a play or something like that." And you can just tell. You see people who are they cast as these Imperials, and you're like, this guy just oozes ISB. He just if he like you were born and they like you're going to play a character in a Star Wars movie and you're going to be an Imperial like what's his name who played Moff Tarkin. He was
Oh
born to
yeah,
play.
Cushing. Yeah.
Cushing was born to play an Imperial, born to play him. So yes, for some reason, calibrate your enthusiasm. It's such a great line. It's so good. But yes,
While we're on the Heat train, I'm gonna pick for mine when K2SO just picks him up,
oh, that was
and he uses his dead body as a bullet shield.
that was literally one of the more graphic
Yeah,
moments of the entire series.
you just
I was like, yo.
it's so like heartless and
Oh
just
my god.
crazy. And here, he's like, calibrate your enthusiasm. We watched him rise up through the ranks, and then K2SO just uses them as a bullet shield.
The bullet shield. And it's like, because at first you don't see what happens to him. Like you think maybe because he's like I'm thinking he's main character syndrome, and you just see like K2SO grab him, and then you don't see what happens after that. And then the next time you see him, he's already dead. Just used as a meat shield. And it made me think of not Knights of the Old Republic, the HK he calls them meat bags or whatever. He's the droid from the Old Republic thing where he was just very sardonic, but did not mind just brutally murdering people. So yes, I love that moment. It literally made me go, what? Jesus.
It's heartless and like cold, and that just this little
You're a hero, ladies and gentlemen.
this little stooge just like gets murdered in a
Horribly.
violent way, and then is nothing again, nothing, absolutely. But it's what these characters are. They're nothing. Who work for the Empire? They're nothing. They're not missed. Like they're just irreplaceable. They're replaceable.
Right.
And it's yeah, I had to take that.
No. Mine's gonna be for 5 is gonna be the Mon Mothma dance scene in the first arc,
Gosh.
which is it was the one moment in the first arc that really felt like the show was getting back on track. It wasn't the moment, but it was right where I was like, oh, okay. There's the poetry that I missed where because her letting go, when regular people let go on a dance floor, you've seen it, you've done it, but her letting go is on a different level because the stress that Mon has been under for a season and I guess 3 episodes at that point. Her daughter is sold into pretty much slavery. Her husband is suspicious of her. She has to lie to him all the time. Her best friend is now going to be executed by her ally. She can't do anything about it, and her own safety's in question. Her family. So when she loses,
how nice for you.
How nice for you. Oh yes. Well, when she was dancing, I was like, man, I got her, and that was the moment where I was like, Genevieve O'Reilly is just chef and stuff, the chef and stuff, because there's a little quick moment where she's letting go, she's doing the dance, and her husband like catches her and looks at her, and he's like, what? Like because that's the first time, I guess, in Star Wars you've ever seen Mon Mothma let go. And now you have the context of it where it's just like she's at her wit's end. Her daughter hates her.
Yeah,
and she's trying.
I go first. The mom goes first,
Right. Like, yeah. Because when she goes, I wish you were drunk. It's like so cool. She has no one. Literally no one. She can't even talk to her cousin. Or is her cousin, right? Yeah. So she's alone for years, if you count this the way this thing goes. She just has nothing but herself. So that moment on the dance floor was probably the only time where she just get to go, I don't want to think about anything. I just got to just defrag my brain. I love that moment.
It's just murder on the dance floor.
Murder on the dance floor, bro.
Yeah, just dance. Everything's
not in the corner going,
okay.
That dance, mom, baby. He was just
murder on the dance floor. That song kicks in, and then like that Saltburn jumps out. And you're like, what is this show? Sorry, but no.
Please, Andor, do not have sex with the floor.
Yeah, don't lick that puddle.
Please.
Yeah, there's this. Just people are like, why is this all necessary? It's not necessary, but it's showing like what she has to give away. It's that moment she knows her friend's dead. She knows she's gonna have to leave. She knows what her decisions are. It's a great, brilliant scene. Good music, gorgeous. Like the daughter's dress is incredible. And I was watching it with my wife.
The outfits in this season were like they were
insane,
just flexing.
I was watching it with my wife, and she's like, "Man, that's gonna be a popular dress." Because like her daughter looked great. The way the lines were, like just like beautifully designed dress.
I liked her husband's suit.
Yeah, he looked
awesome.
Kind
of like a samurai outfit, but it's like, yeah, that looks really good.
He made that speech too about like life, and she's like, "I gotta get out of here." But yeah, gorgeous design, beautiful dance scene, good music. Oh, I love that scene so much. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Finger of Doom.
Okay, now before you go there, that is kind of my number two, but you can talk about it. It's my number two
Well, I mean,
of six. So go ahead.
Benny Mendy.
Benny Menz.
Benny Mans. Mendelssohn. Just leave
We're
out
trying to give him a nick, guys. It's hard to give a nickname to Ben Mendelsohn. Okay, let's work with this. Let's work with
Ben Men.
Ben Men. BM. No, that doesn't work either.
Benny Mendy.
Benny Mendy. I like Benny Mendy.
I like that. Sounds like a soccer player. Ben Mendy.
Benny Mendy from Chelsea.
120 million signing.
Benny Mendy.
He played 3 games last year for the under 17s in
he plays
Colombia.
in a front two with Joey Vardy and for Leicester City.
And Chelsea just signed him for 120 million.
125 million.
18-year contract. Yeah. With a buyout clause.
With a buyout clause.
They are screwed. But Benny Mendy, that was an improvised scene too. So Denise was not ready for that. And the way it's shot too, with him behind her, and you know how things go for him on Rogue One, where he just gets steamrolled by Vader. So watching him be like the god in this situation, and Dedra or Deborah, just getting that talking to, it's such an incredible scene. But that finger was improvised, and what's interesting, when Gilroy was talking about Ben Mendelsohn. So Ben Mendelsohn, he's like, "Hey Ben, you want to come back and shoot?" He's like, "Yes." He's like, "I love Krennic," and then he goes, "Yes, I love Krennic." And he's like, "And I love Michael Clayton." And so he was immediately back. And Gilroy was like, when you have Ben Mendelsohn, you kind of put him out, you'll put a little bit of water on him and he just grows. And so he just let him do his thing. And when he plopped that finger on her head, and just Denise's reaction, the way she went with it, it's just a gorgeous, and the scene is shot gorgeously too, with him having the power over her, and the way it's framed, and him behind her, gorgeous framing, beautiful blocking, shot well, and the finger of doom.
Should I talk about this? Because this is my number two. Should I talk about?
Yeah, do it.
There was an interview out there, I think Ben did, for Secret Invasion.
Who? Ben who?
Benny Mendy, man. Come on, that's my boy. Benny Menz. Come on, what? Benny from the block. What? Anyway. There's an interview he did for Secret Invasion, horrible TV show, gosh, where someone asked him which Marvel character did he. I think it was a question, which would he like to have played, and Benny Menz, my boy, Benny Menz. He starts geeking out about Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Knew him back to front just like me. It was like the Step Brothers moment where I was like, did we just become best friends? And it pains me to this day that they didn't cast him as Doctor Doom. And I say all that to say, the scene where he berates Deirdre, I think that was him doing Doom. Yeah. It was the scariest Krennic has ever, because like you just mentioned, in Rogue One, he ain't scary. He's just like a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
This is the scariest Krennic has ever been. His movement, the finger, him grabbing her head and just shoving her down. How does one balance such passionate competency with the mindless decision to confront with the rebellion? It was so terrifying. I'm like, he's doing Doom right now. I'm just closing my eyes. I'm like, this is how I'd want Doom to talk, and him slowly just like walking around like a panther. And then she's trying. The moment I love, probably other than the screaming and the finger, is there's a shot of him, and she's laying out her excuses, and he just seems bored by it. Like he's rolling. It's like, why am I still talking to this lesser? He treats her like you're talking about. She's not a person anymore. So when she's like, I think we'll see if we can manage without them. He just grabs her and shoves her back in the chair because she is nothing. He is so good. That is probably his best Krennic scene. Yeah. And he has good ones earlier and in Rogue One. It's just this, for some reason I was like, this is awesome.
He manhandles poor Denise too. Like
to her credit, I'm gonna give her credit. I don't think Kathleen Kennedy must have seen like the shooting of this or read the script, because you got to think of the world we're living in today, where we're gonna write a scene where one of the main female characters gets manhandled and dismissed in a show. And we're gonna to her to be not brave, but just allowing that to happen. The finger of doom is bad enough, but him just grabbing her head and just treating her almost, I'm surprised we got it, because we don't get that much of that anymore, where it's just like, Krennic is a piece of crap. So he's not going to treat her with kid gloves. And there's another scene where Deidre is in where another character does not treat her with kid gloves. And you don't get those scenes anymore, but those scenes are great. Not because of what he's doing, but because it fits the character in the moment. Because we protect these characters so much, and because of things that have nothing to do with the story, you lose moments like the Finger of Doom or the scene that we're alluding to that happened in episode 8. You lose that moment, and the power in that is so good. And the way, like you say, it's a two-way street. It's not just him grabbing her head or pointing on her head; it's her face.
Yeah, she sells it.
Sells the hell out of that scene. It's so good.
And yes. Also it's a nice callback to season 1 when she's going after Bix and she has control and she's standing over her and manhandling her.
Yep.
And so Gilroy doesn't forget. And so when you watch the scene, you're like, man, she's being brutalized. But then you go, wait,
she's a horrible person.
Exactly. And it's just such a great moment. It's an incredible moment. All right, so you pick that.
That was my number 2. But yeah.
So Clea and Luthen, they have this awesome heist scene. They're at this party.
Oh yeah.
She recruits Lonnie. She gets her fingers all bloody trying to get this listening device from an artifact.
Right.
You have Benny Mendy in there.
Benny Menz.
Benny Menz is in there. Monty Mon is in there.
Monty Mon.
just
the whole crew. The whole crew is in there.
Everyone's in there. Everybody.
Kren's up in there.
Everybody's in there. Yeah, just everyone's rocking.
Lawn dog walking around.
Geert's in there. Like it's just everybody, man.
Everybody's kicking around.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
So, Jar Jar's around. He was there somewhere.
I am Misa.
Misa's scared of these characters in this show.
I don't like this Luthen, Misa say.
This Luthen looks like he might shoot us.
But at the end of it,
expected. I can get shot.
It's a bumble. Sorry.
Bombad rebel leader.
Oh, there's a fish. Oh gosh.
Try something poop.
Yeah. He's a poo-poo. Oh yeah.
Poodoo. Sorry, kids. I'm sorry.
Okay. But the mission's successful. They get the listening device, and this is season 2, episode 6.
Right.
But then Luthen to Clea, he goes, perhaps we should have killed Krennic while we were up there. And then both of them smile.
First time she smiles in the entire series.
It's like just a moment of like levity
in
it. And I like that scene where, it's so much tension. It's just a wildly tense scene. But then he's like, yeah, perhaps we should have killed Krennic while we're up there. And they're both like, it's just such a great tiny moment, a minor win. And it just makes me really happy.
It was that episode was kind of like she had been growing on me. But that's when I was like, I like Clea a lot. Clea is cool because the way she kind of just co-ops Lonnie. Lonnie can't. He's like, I'm getting out of here. He's like, nope, you're not going anywhere. I own you at this moment.
She said that too. Yeah, like, you're here. Step to your left. To your right. And her hands bleeding. She's just a legend. Clea's a legend.
Her commitment to the rebellion right there, because she's been like kind of like I want to say the teacher's pet, but essentially competing with Andor for Luthen's affections. You think in your mind, but it's not. It's as we learn later, it's a different level of you don't know who's leading. Is it Luthen leading or her leading? They're both kind of this like equal. The rebellion was a seed they've been watering for decades at this point. So
and they lost and they lost and they lost. You're gonna lose and lose and lose and lose. But you gotta know when to lose. You're not gonna win this. You gotta lose it.
My number four.
Manchester United lost a lot this season.
Oh, gee, don't even talk about what they did today.
Oh gosh, yeah, another loss.
It's mine's from I think it's episode 4 or 5. I think it's 4. I can't remember, but it's when Cassian dresses down the Gorman spy. I love this scene. This is the moment where I was like, oh, we're good. Okay, Tony's on. Because it's Cassian finally hitting his stride and for a moment becoming Luthen. It's reminiscent when Luthen first meets Andor in season 1, and he like dresses him down, and he's like, "Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?" And it's because he was calm. Luthen was calm. He was in control. He knew Andor more than Andor knew himself. was Andor doing that to her, where he's just like, I could be this, or I could be that, or I could be, you could be my payday. I could be a spy. You have no idea. The only reason that you're not in jail right now is because of luck. You don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is when Andor was like, okay, Andor is not just following Luthen by like the hand anymore. He's his own essentially agent. And he's essentially doing a Luthen where he's a false persona. He's code switching in the middle of the conversation. Have those people stop following me. They're just drawing attention.
Yeah,
It
man.
is so good.
Delu brings it.
Yeah, and now I was so happy that the girl kind of gives I forget her name, but she says a line to him. We can't be patient when our whole world is crumbling, because they're both right. It's just I just like that at that moment. I was like, that exchange was those exchanges what for me makes Andor, where these people will have these conversations and one person will crap on another person, but it doesn't really destroy the other person. It's essentially your perspective is not focused in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like she's making a mistake, but it's not because she's stupid. It's because she's being oppressed. She has no choice. They have to do this thing. But Andrew's like, no. I understand that, but this is the. I was like, oh wow, this is great. The writing's okay, good, okay. It was like thank God, because man, at that point, I still wasn't like, I don't know, man. Is the studio getting involved? But when I heard that, I was like, okay, they are, and it just got better and better and better from that point on. So yeah.
After the episode was over, did you put on some jock jams and just sort of rock out in your house with happiness?
I kind of played what's that? I think I put that on. I might have hopped around with my dog and said, "Yeah, we're back, baby."
Dun, 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 dun. Your neighbors know whenever you've seen a good scene because
Oh
that
God,
song comes on.
Valentine's watching Andor again. Here we go. Jeez.
Fourth time tonight. Dun, 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 dun,
Now we
dun,
got
dun.
over this when he was done with Mr. Robot, but
ready for
now he's just Andoring it up.
The only problem with that song is it goes way too long.
Are you
And so-
ready for this? Come
yeah,
on, bro.
it's like at the first couple minutes, you're like, yeah, and then 7 minutes later, you're like, I'm not ready. I'm done.
Please, I just want the game to start. We're not gonna start the game.
Yeah, dun, dun, dun. God, geez Louise. All right, so that's a great pick, and I guess we can't get out of here without Cyril laying on the bed.
Oh, you love that.
That's an improvised moment from Kyle, where they're like, "Hey, let's get you in the room. What would you be doing when your mom, Edie, and Deborah are Deborah? I'm just messing every name up here. Our Dedra are sitting in the room together, and he's just laying face first on the bed, and just it like humanizes this kind of guy who just wants approval. But it's so funny that his mom controls him. You want that cereal? Eat the cereal. You're a loser. My only son. Like, oh, you'll work your way up. And all of a sudden, Dedra's like, do this now. Turn off the lights. Remember that? Like, they get weird. Those two.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I just like that scene where he's just laying on the bed. Like,
I think was that improvised as well?
Yeah, he said it. There's like, so what? So the quote was basically, the director was talking to him, and they're kind of like, hey, like, what would you be doing in this moment? And well, he's like, well, I've been in this sort of situation before, and like, so he's like, I'm just gonna lay face first on the bed. And so I love that. They're like, we need to have you doing something in the other room. I just think it's funny that the director said he had been there before.
Right.
Or not the director. Kyle said he had been there before, and he's just laying face first on the bed because it's a terrible situation. Just the mom, and she's like, he's mine.
They're fighting for control of Cyril's essentially well-being at this point.
And he's just sitting there being controlled, and they know it, and he knows it because he just wants to be controlled. But it's just a great moment. Just it's what's nice too is sometimes in shows you can really overwrite or over control. In this, like, there's so many little improvised moments in here. It shows that the crew there, Tony and all the directors and all the other writers, were just down to, they stick to
play
the script.
around essentially.
Yeah, but like, hey, what do you want to include on? And you can tell that the actors feed off that in this show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't a hyper controlled movie. Move here, move there, look this, look that, say it like this. Here's the cadence. So I like that they let them breathe and do fingers of dooms and face plants of death.
Figure face
on these.
Fingers
like
of doom.
Kaiso is just doing such a great job in this scene. So yeah.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? They're unrelated. You might have heard a little binging noise, kids, if you're listening to the show. My phone just went off, right? And my friend at work, who I made watch Andor, literally just texted me. His name is Aaron. He texts me, bro. This is the first thing he says, bro. Andor, I loved it. Why can't they make more of this? Something that's not correlated with the main timeline in any way. 9:10 p.m. What are the odds that he just watched Andor finale? He just finished it. As we're doing I texted him back. I'm like, dude, I'm doing a podcast about it right now.
Legend. The Force, people can feel it.
It
It's
felt,
like poor Andor.
because when I started watching this show, I was like, guys, please watch Andor. you,
Yeah.
you must watch this show.
You know,
It's so
when that healer starts getting to him in season 2, and he's like, I don't want to be controlled. Stop. I don't want destiny.
yeah,
And she's like, but he keeps popping up everywhere. Like, he's like, no.
I what you would call it? I guess my third would be, and this might be on your list. But I apologize. It's the Jason Voorhees KX attack during the Gorman massacre.
Oh gosh, yeah.
A droid attack where one hit and you've seen like countless Terminator movies.
You're 40 feet.
I've seen movies where a Terminator will grab a guy, throw him, and you're just like, oh, and you get up and run. If this KX hits you, it is automatic death.
Yes.
When the same girl from the Gorman speech, one of the KX, it could have been K2SO, we don't know. One of them picks her up and throws her like you've seen a million movies before. And when she hits the ground and her face turns toward camera and she's dead, there's another moment where I was just like, what? Oh my God. This was after he kicked like a barricade, like 1,000 feet, and just crushed 3 people. It was all that power. And then when you see the power, they give you they're very, very strong. If they touch you, you're dead. And then there's a moment after when they start running at you. It is terrifying. And I know they were saying that he wanted Gilroy to make a horror version, an episode or something to that effect. Man, this little small moment where it's essentially like a bunch of Jason Voorhees running around.
Destroying
no
people.
Emotion. You're shooting at him just like, nah, that's not gonna work.
And then the bozo who killed Cinta saved Andor.
Yeah. That's his redemption arc, essentially, where he kills Cinta, which saves Andor and gives him K2SO, who gets the Death Star plans that goes to the rebellion, that goes to Luke, that blows up the Death. So essentially, that guy who killed Cinta helped save the universe.
Just takes a great speech. I mean, it makes sense, right? Oh, what a great scene. Yeah, that thing. And those things are murder bots. Good show, by the way.
No,
I listened to all the books while in my backyard, watched the first season. It stretched a bit, but I still really like the first season.
I didn't know it was a book until one of you guys told me. And now for the last 2 days, since I've been waiting for the next episode to come out, I just been going through the audiobook. When I'm at work, I'm just listening to the audiobook of Murder Bot. But yeah,
wait, who's up now? I'm up.
Yeah, you're up. Yeah.
I like that part when they're this isn't one of them, but I like when Dedra and Kaiso, that's the actor's name, or Cyril, Psyche.
These nicknames are bad.
Ska. Cyril
Ska.
Karn.
That's better.
Ska.
That's better. I like that. Ska music. Let's go.
Dun 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 dun. Sorry, they're just getting ready for the mom to come over. Like I that's
the creepy American Psycho-y.
Yeah, and you're just
you need to do that scene and then just add some like Patrick Bateman narration over. I cut my Star Wars meat at 15-degree angles.
Oh man, I love it. Okay.
It's funny because she wears black when she's being casual, then she wears all white as an ISB agent. It would be you think it'd be the opposite, but when she meets people or when she's at home, she's wearing like this evil dress. So their relationship, and for some reason I was rooting for it, but their relationship is so weird and creepy. But that moment where she's just like, they're just standing waiting for her to arrive. They're not even like chilling. They're just standing facing opposite directions in their living room, waiting for the mother to knock on the door. It's a weird moment, man.
Just the devil knocking on the door too, and then she just owns her. But I guess so. when Tony Gilroy was working on Michael Clayton, he talked to
Yeah.
Sidney Pollock,
Okay.
and he said Sidney used to fly jets all over the place, and if you worked with him, the first thing he wanted was jet fuel instead of money. He wanted jet fuel. So Gilroy was like, okay, well, I have an idea that like Luthen could provide Saw with fuel on demand, and that would make it great for Luthen and like great for Saw. So I'm just gonna go with Saw's speech when
Oh,
he's huffing gas.
that speech is. I had to listen to it again because I was just like, he's doing the speech while the kid is like, not diffusing a bomb, but essentially hacking into the fuel line. So I'm like more tense, like, oh, I think they're gonna blow up. I know Saw's not gonna blow up, but it's just like this looks very dangerous. But I had to re-listen to it. I'm like, man, this is like Saw's Luthen speech. Essentially, this is Saw dropping his manifesto
Yeah.
that Luthen drops in the first season. This is his moment, and I was like, man, this is really good. Yeah, Saw. At that point, I thought his name is what's the name of the kid that
Willman?
Women, yeah, named after the writer, I think. I thought he was going to join Saw's unit for the foreseeable. I thought that was it. I thought it was like he was indoctrinated at that point. But yeah, Saw's a weird cat.
Like that speech, he's like, our clothes melted away, so they worked us naked. 300 men, boys, really back and forth. Just they got worked, and then like
you
the
can
Rido,
feel it from what you can.
that Rido, he's like, that had a leak, you could feel it before you could smell it.
I'm like, yo, what?
And then there's a scene. I love this. He's like, revolution is not for the sane. Look at us. He's like, oh, I know. You think I'm crazy? Yes, I am. Revolution is not for the sane. Look at us, unloved, hunted, cannon fodder. Well, I'll be dead before the Republic is back. And yet, here we are. Where are you, boy? You're here. You're not with Luthen. You're here. You're here. And you're ready to fight.
Yeah,
and then,
you're ready to fight. Let it in, boy. Let it run wild. I was like,
bro, I'll just give you some whippets, man. You don't have to be doing this.
Just do cocaine like everybody else.
Listen, I got some bumps. Lay off the Ridonium. You don't expect.
Come on,
listen, I got whippets. I got whippets. Right, suck them in. Right, and then I got some premium Coke that I got from some Nerf herders.
I've been to
right?
Colombia.
Yeah.
Columbia, Planet Columbia. I've been there.
Hey, where's he at? He's with Saw. Dang it, he's huffing gas again.
Again. It sets it up because when he shows back up on Yavin, I'm like, in our perfect world, when there's a 5-season Andor, he might have ran with Saw for a while and then went back. But if they do those time, like, isn't it a year time skip from the next time we see him to? So yeah, I just kind of wish I had more to show. But yeah, that scene is great. That's probably Saw's best. Well, it's not my favorite Saw moment, but it's his essentially laying out what he's all about.
You don't know where I am. Yeah, I know where you are. They're still
young Jetta, bro.
No, you're not. No, I'm not.
Yeah. I love how he had the mask and everybody's like, yeah, he's breathing oxygen. Nah, man. He's breathing jet fuel because he's a lunatic. He's out of his mind, and he knows he's out of his mind.
And he loves it. Like I think that's like, yeah, give me some of that. But it's just a great scene, and it takes you to a different world, introduces you to like different rebels.
Yeah,
and
Two Tubes, man. Two Tubes is my boy. I love
that guy's
Tubes.
cool. Yeah, everyone needs a Two Tubes.
Yeah, man.
And a furry guy.
They needed to use the furry guy more. I was like, oh, furry guy. Where's furry guy?
He has some loyal rebels with him.
Yeah, man.
Two Tubes is a legend.
Two Tubes is awesome. I think it's not one of my moments, but do you think when Saw he murks that apparently Imperial spy, do you think he wasn't an Imperial spy and Two Tubes and him were it's because people were like he says he's a spy and Two Tubes like pulls a thing out and he goes, he was communicating and blah 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 blah. But the way it worked or it played out, it seemed like Saw could just say anybody's a spy and everybody would just buy it.
Yeah,
I don't think he had any real hard evidence that guy was a spy. We never hear about it from the ISB or anything. We have a guy following one of these people named Guerrero. You don't hear any of that stuff. So who was he reporting to? I think Saw this made a rash decision to kill the dude because he didn't like him. That's what I think. He's paranoid.
Two Tubes is like, sure.
Yeah, I'll plant the evidence. Whatever you say, Saw.
I got you. Two Tubes abides.
My number, I guess this is my number one. And man, this was tough because most of it comes from episode 10 because episode 10 was the one that I started crying. So I was just like sitting, I was like, which one do I like the most? The scene part that I like the most. And there's like 5 of them.
Who are
Uh,
you?
yeah, the part where, I mean, I could have went with the make it stop, and that's exactly what she does at the end. She makes it, but I'm gonna go with one that I think a lot of people miss because it's out of order. And my favorite moment of season 2 is, and it's in retrospect, when he Luthen, it's in episode 10 when Luthen's talking to Clea, and she's like, you when you if it's not perfect, then you go away. He goes, we ran all out perfect. And then he looks at her for a minute and he goes, move. And she smiles at him. And I'm like, what is that? I felt like bad. And then you see the flashback later, and he tells her, you listen to what I say and you move when I tell you to move. And then in retrospect, you realize when he said move to her, it was like a callback to something we're going to see later. And that's why I was like, that was really, in order, it would have made more sense and made me rewatch the episode when I was like, oh, that's why she's smiling. Because I didn't understand why she was smiling when he just said, move. Because it was a harkening back to when they essentially were on the same page of what they were going to do, which was fight the Empire. And I like that moment so much. I like everything in episode 10 to me is brilliant. It's fantastic. It's essentially the culmination of the speech from season 1. So I love that, but I really like, and a lot of people don't really might miss that, where he people just focus on I think we've run out of perfect, but it's the move thing that I liked a lot. So yeah,
Such a good man. She's a legend. And then she goes into the hospital. Oh man.
that scene that's so
Oof.
that episode is put together so effing well. There's I could pull so many great moments out of that episode. It's so good. That episode's, I think, to me, people lean on the Gorman Massacre, but episode 10 to me was that was the one that got me tearing up. I was like, oh my god, this is way too good. This is way too good for Star Wars, and I love Star Wars.
Just crying. Yeah, man. Okay. Wait, it's me for
Yes,
the last
you, man.
one. Oh
Last
gosh.
one.
We haven't covered Bix at all. I like
Yeah.
that she blows up that stupid doctor.
I don't. I wanted him. I wanted her to just. I know why she did it, but I was like, man, just leave it on him all night.
Her speech. She pulls a Bastille, like, you'll be happier if I go. I think that you'll be happier if I go. I go. Sorry. Stupid. I like the plant planet just because there's some light in Gilroy. They planted special oats at like a farmer's place to build that. Like it's
The
absurd.
money is running wild on that show, man.
Yeah. And but I think all of it is just the great line of like, where she's like, who are you? Like when Cyril attacks him, and he's just like, he's like, who are you? Like, why are, like, who are you? Like, I love that line. Like, he's just totally, he has this knockdown drag out fight with him, and then he gets plugged in the head. But I don't know. I love that scene because it's just so sad. Like, who are you?
That's where I think everybody realized that Cyril was a victim of the show. He essentially the whole time you're thinking he's as a evil antagonist, imperialist, but then you realize a little bit earlier, and then here is just like, this guy, all he really wanted was justice. And the one guy who started him on this journey of seeking justice doesn't even know who he is. doesn't recognize him. Does like, what if why are you attacking me? There's robots outside flinging children. What's going on here?
Do you hear that? Dun 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 dun.
DJ's dancing in his living room.
Y'all ready for this? Oh, I am.
I'm ready for it. Oh, but yeah, that his look and this is, see, if he doesn't get plugged in the head, what do you think? What do you think happens if he doesn't shoot him in the head or get shot in the head? Do you think he still? What do you think? Because I don't know if he would arrest him. Like, where is he gonna? He can't go. I think he realized at that moment, it's like, I can't even arrest. I can't go back to the Empire. Who am I going to take him to? The Empire's more evil than this guy.
Yeah,
they're committing a genocide outside, and this guy just shot 3 cops or 2 cops. Or killed 2 cops. So where do I'm he doesn't even know who I am. This is the tragedy of him is just like, so, damn, Cyril.
But I mean, the dad gets him good because he's the one that brought him into the conflict
Right,
with
right.
Dedra. So then he gets tagged. And like, I don't think him or Dedra, they didn't want good send offs. Like, they didn't want them to become freaking Loki and Thor,
Oh,
right? They didn't want them to become Jason Statham and Hobbs and Shaw. They're like, no, these are bad people. And
right.
you know, it's cool. Tony
Well,
Gilroy had,
do you think Cyril's a bad guy? I don't
no,
think
no,
Cyril's a
okay.
bad guy. Deidre is definitely a
Yeah.
bad person.
I think with him, he just wants control. His mom controlled him. He
Mm-hmm.
grew up in that world. I think he wants to have approval. He seems a guy who's desperate for approval. So, you know, if Luthen met him, he
Oh,
might be,
he would turn him or
yeah,
kill him.
exactly. Like, yeah, he would be desperate to please him. So he's a tiny, tiny cog in a giant machine who just he has some skill too, but he's just yeah, he's not Dedra. He's not yeah, I don't think you can call him a bad guy, but
I
you know
just
what I
think
mean.
I think he's a victim of circumstance.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah, no.
especially in that moment, I don't think he knew what that he was. I think he thought he was the main character,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's not. He's not the main character of
Dedra's
the
just like
story.
turn the lights off. Like he's
Yeah,
just controlled.
yeah,
But it's a powerful moment and I love that scene. And listen, this show is so loaded with like good scenes. Just, you know, the finger of doom, the listening device, like it's just even the bellhop is great in
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Um poor the Italian guy, I forget his name, dies. Tasso, right?
Oh,
Brasso.
Brasso, yeah, yeah.
Brazos
I like that
from Only
moment where
Murders
a
in the
lot of people
Building.
think that he's the guy turned him in. I was like, you're missing the subtlety of it. He's trying to save that guy
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
pretending that he turned him in so the Empire won't attack him. It's like that. Even to his last moment, he's trying to help people. Brasso is an unsung hero of this show.
Great dude. Yeah.
That's a wingman right there.
And those idiots, you know what's kind of stupid? The stupidity of the rebellion kept Andor from saving his friends. And I think
Yeah.
later on, when he has a chance to do things, he's like, I'm not waiting for your stupid bureaucrats. Like, I'm not waiting for this. And so, once again, that plot line is handled poorly, but it makes sense for the larger story.
Right.
So, all right, you want to do season one real quick?
I'll do. We'll do lightning round. Lightning round. Let's go.
Power doesn't panic. That's a great line, dude.
Great line, man. Mine is Andor executes a security guard in the first episode. I just like that moment of him thinking like, you see it all over Diego Luna's fans like, well, you're gonna, I can't go, I gotta kill you. I just love that little thing. Yeah,
And he kills the rebels too. Like, and he kills the driver in season 2.
yeah. Cloris,
Yeah,
Cloris, I found her.
just getting he just murders everybody. I love it. I think the one way out speech you can't beat.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
Dun dun dun. Just gorgeous speech.
Mine's Cyril and Linus Mosk bonding. The best way to keep the knife sharp is to use it. That whole speech where Cyril's like, yes. That's the Step Brothers moment where he's like, did we just become best friends? That was the same thing again, where he's like, wait, he believes the same thing I believe. That's great. I love that. I love them in the first season, especially the first arc.
And I love that Cyril has to go home and like eat cereal with his mom.
You love this cereal moment.
Like he loses his job, he gets fired, he has to go back and live with his mom, and then she's just stuffing him full of cereal. Like it just
telling him about, yeah, uncle's gotta help you out.
Oh gosh.
My next one would probably be Mon always playing her husband or her driver. There's like 3 moments where you're gambling. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? And she's doing it so the driver can hear it. So when they ask why is money disappearing from Mon Mothma's account, they'll just assume it's him gambling. And I think there's another moment where he's like asking her questions and she says something about, oh, it's a charity, and he's like bored by it. So he won't care. Anytime Mon is playing her husband or the driver, I like that.
She's a beast. And
She's
the
awesome.
framing, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I like when Cassian tells Luthen, he's like, they're so fat that they can't even fathom someone would steal from them.
It's like walking with a clipboard. Just you're good.
Just give him a ladder. Give him a ladder and a clipboard. You know.
My next moment is leaning toward this is the moment I said in the first season I think was a better used version of the thing that I don't like in the second season, where you want to show that the rebellion is a cluster F, right? It's when Saul meets Luthen for the first time, and he's telling him like, I need you to meet Anton Krieger. And Saul goes into this thing where he's like, He's fat and he's stupid. I'm not going to meet him. And Luthen goes, you can't do this by yourself. And he goes, this guy's a separatist. This guy's a cultist. This guy's a this. This guy's a that. They're all lost. They're lost. That is the same exact moment in the first season that the second season was trying to do, was essentially establishing that all these different rebel cells are untrustworthy of each other, and they're fighting each other, and they're butting heads with each other, and Luthen is trying to get them to like get together so we can form but Saul's like, nah bro. I'm not messing with Anton Krieger. We never even meet Anton Krieger. He gets murked later, but yeah.
Just all these dummies. Yeah, I love that. Okay. I got calm, kindness, kinship, love. Yep. I've given up all chance of inner peace. I've made my mind a sunless space. I share my dream with ghosts and my 5 children who are also actors.
Well, they're also pretty good actors. One of them was a clown, though. I don't know.
I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago, from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do.
Especially after I watched Battleship with my other son. It was a really bad movie. I don't know why he did that.
I kind of like it, but
I don't know. He's better in Murderbot. He's really good in Murderbot.
Peter Berger's given a lot of money to go make that movie.
He showed up on the last episodes of what was that great show with Brian Cox? I forget the name of it.
Succession.
Yeah, he was great in there.
I think Warren Everyone's actually pretty good too, and also
well, I was like, hey, I gotta go, man. They're calling me.
Gustav is great in Vikings. I like Vikings. And
Vikings is great.
Floki.
Didn't John Wick kill my other son?
He's a black bag. Yeah, he dies in that one too. And then my son gets killed by John Wick and some kids.
Barbarian. I don't know why he was doing in there.
Yeah, old lady smashes his brains. I was like, geez, wait. What's happening here? What's happening?
Peter Sarsgaard. He's not related to me in any way, but for some reason they keep thinking they're related.
They call it Molly. Have you ever been to the winter in Sweden?
He's a guard, but he's in the Batman. So is Linus Mosk. He's the mayor, but whatever. I'm getting mixed up.
I like War on Everyone. It's underrated.
It's the greatest speech in Star Wars history. I don't care. Come at
True
me,
blood. True blood. My kids can.
My son's a vampire. He's a robot. He's a battleship captain.
My kids got skills. Not that Mute movie though.
No, holy crap. Look. Lonnie, before you go.
Lonnie.
I had nothing. Lonnie, baby. I had nothing to do with Mute. I had nothing to do with.
I mean, on paper it sounded great, but I was like, hey man.
I said, son, I know. I was in Thor: The Dark World. We've all had our things, but please.
Yeah. Can you believe I was in Thor: The Dark World?
Can you believe that? I ran around with my underwear at Stonehenge. I don't know what the hell I was doing there.
Yeah, just some. This guy directed Game of Thrones, told me to do it.
He bet me.
Gustav was in Westworld too. They underutilized him.
I went out to drinks with Chris Hemsworth. I wake up. I'm walking around Stonehenge with my underwear. I don't know what happened. I don't know what.
Lonnie baby. You'll get the next elevator, baby.
But no, it's the best speech in Star Wars history. Yeah, I can't think of a speech that even comes close to that. It's so good. If you ever want to have you're acting and they give you do a monologue, do the Luthen monologue, you'll get the part. Guaranteed. If you nail it the way he nailed it, when Stellan Skarsgård, who's one of the most respected actors ever, he's like, I didn't want to fuck it up. Excuse my language, but that's essentially what he said. I didn't want to mess it up. You know the writing's good. He's like, man, I gotta get this right because this speech is so good, and he nails it. He nails just the way that I've watched it so many times. I'm like, and every time I watch it, there's a little thing he does where I'm like, I forgot, I didn't even notice that before. And it's the same speech over and over and over. It's so freaking good. The magnum opus of the show. When my cousin he told me the other day, 2 days ago, he's like, I again telling him to watch Andor. He's like, I don't care about Star Wars. I don't care. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna send you this speech. No context. Nothing. Just watch the speech from beginning to end. He texts me back, oh, Skarsgård's in it? Well, I guess I got to start watching Andor. That's literally what he responded to me. Now he's in the middle of the first season right now.
What's a better speech? That one or M. Bison's from Street Fighter 94?
It was Tuesday. It's a pretty good speech. It's two great actors, by the way.
Raul Julia
is amazing, so I can't really hate on him. When I came to your village, the worst moment of your life. To me, it was too. That is a look.
And he's holding 2 drinks with orange garnishes.
He's wearing a smoking jacket, man.
And Bison swizzle sticks.
Look, it's a horrible film and it's also a great film at the same exact time. How can you make a horrible great film or a great horrible film? It's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awful. It's amazing. It's deplorable. Street Fighter is an anomaly.
I'm gonna do Dolph Lundgren's speech from Universal Soldier when he's in
Okay,
the
go ahead.
grocery store.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait, you want me to do it? Okay,
I
here.
thought you were gonna
Okay, here, wait. All right, Universal Soldier transcript.
Mark is Mark is damned to use the tools of his enemies to defeat them. He's about to do it right now. He's about to do it.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Now you have to do the Dolph Lundgren. He's got almost got a Stallone speech verbiage when he's talking. He's kind of like throwing the words out. Gotta like he's not really saying it.
Okay.
He's just talking.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Find it real quick. Okay, okay. Well, I'm fighting this thing, man. Wait, no, wait. Okay. I said, stand at attention, private. Stand up. God damn it. The whole fucking platoon's dropping like flies. What the hell are you staring at? Do you have any idea what it's like out there? Do you? Well, I'm fighting this thing, man. It's like kick ass or kiss ass. And I'm busting heads. It's the only way to win this fucking war. And these shitheads, these traitoring motherfuckers, they're everywhere. And I, Sergeant Andrew Scott of the U.S. Army, I'm going to teach them all.
Andrew Scott. Does Dolph Lundgren look like his name is Andrew Scott? Get out of here.
And I, Sven Olafsson.
Sven Olafsson's what he looks like.
I'm fighting this thing, man. It's like kick ass or kiss ass. And I'm busting heads. But the greatest line is like, and these shitheads.
He's got a necklace of ears, guys.
Yeah.
He's got a necklace of ears. Okay, look, I know we're talking about Andor, but there's a movie called Universal Soldier where Dolph Lundgren is doing God's work, essentially.
He really is. He like throws a grenade and kills a bunch of people, and he goes, yes.
Yes.
Between that and Dark Angel, you watch those, you're like, he's good. He can.
Oh, he's a great. First off, the guy's a genius, isn't he?
Yeah,
like a
exactly,
Mensa. Yeah. He's a genius.
Yeah, he can act.
He played the Punisher, for Christ's sake. There's never been a bad Punisher.
Have you ever watched Dark Angel?
I think I've seen parts of it. I've seen that, and what was a Red Scorpion? Not Red Scorpion. Yeah.
If you watch Dark Angel, the script is good for Dark Angel. Like it's really good. So I don't know, just putting it out there. But yeah, those are my speeches, and I horribly derailed us. But Andor's great. It is a wonderful show. You know.
And Star Wars will never be as good as this ever again. That's the sad part. It's bittersweet being at the final episode. I was just like, that's great. Now it's over. I gotta go back to watching Ahsoka. Here we go.
It's such an anomaly, though. Like let's say Kai Havertz, right? He doesn't score a goal, scores a goal.
Of course, because
he scores one goal. Then in the Champions League final, he drops 7.
Yeah, that's what it is.
On Barcelona.
It's Harry Kane scoring a header versus Leon. That's what it is. Yeah. And you're just striker position. That's essentially what Andor is.
You're just sitting there and you're like, did Kai Havertz just score 7 goals against Barcelona in the Champions League final? Like, well, it'll never get better than this. Like,
did Arsenal just beat Real Madrid with Mikel Merino at the striker position? That's what we just did with Andor.
And exactly. And so when something is that anomaly, like when something's so like such an anomaly, you don't expect it all the time. You just appreciate it when it does, if that makes sense. I guess when I see something great, there's so few, like very few basketball players score 80 points a game, right? So when you see one, you're like, that was really good. He's not going to do that tomorrow. So for me, maybe I'm just so jaded with like Hollywood and the system where it's like I see something like this sneak through and I just celebrate it.
Yeah. I'm gonna cherish it and hold on to it. But it just, imagine if the order was different. Imagine if this comes out after Rogue One. I think Star Wars is alive. I think they course correct because this comes out at the same time as House of the Dragon and after Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, Boba Fett. Like it's coming out in a sandwich of one alternate IP resurrecting itself while your IP has just Minecraft yourself, essentially turn yourself horrible. So it comes out of nowhere. It's a blinder. So I have to convince people, my own family members. I literally have to like force them to watch it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's good." That's how much the hatred of Star Wars had risen. That's why I'm like, I don't think Star Wars is at this point. If this comes out after Rogue One, I don't think so. I don't think we have a Rise of Skywalker moment. I think that's changed. I think we get, wait a minute, scripts work? Okay, maybe we should work on the script. Maybe we don't need, maybe we can make Grand Admiral Thrawn as calculating as Pentagast, let alone Luthen Rail. Just make him smart, seeing that we have all of this material that shows how smart he can be, instead of making him an idiot. We have all these characters. We have universe, thousands of years of stuff, and we just keep making trash. And here is one diamond it's sitting here that, because of all the trash around it, nobody saw. It's the meme where the guy is digging and digging and digging and digging. And it's like you can see that there's a diamond where he's digging, and he kind of just stops. And he turns back around and goes the other way. It's like, oh, no, it's right there. Oh. That's how I see Andor, man. It was a diamond in the rough, literally, of this IP.
Absolutely. And it probably won't happen again, or it might. Who knows? But I think, yeah, Gilroy's, man, he's just cooking. So good.
See, it's funny because I don't think I think he's gone. He's out of here. Like, he's gonna go do his own stuff now. But you also have the other guys that need credit. Dan Gilroy, Willimon that we haven't mentioned.
Gustav Skarsgård.
Yeah, those guys, are they gone too? Because if I'm Kathleen Kennedy, man, I'm backing up a Brinks truck. What do you want? We're gonna have. I want you to make. There was a time where Marvel was kicking, and Feige goes, "James, you control the space part of the Marvel universe, and then these guys will control the Earth stuff." I would give him all of the non-Jedi stuff. You guys are in charge of making all content that's Imperial or Smuggler or Crimson Dawn. You do all that stuff. Go ham. But I don't know. At this point, we do not know the direction of one of the biggest IPs in the history of film. Think about that. They have no idea what they're doing at this point. This was
JJ.
Have you seen JJ? Has anybody seen him alive? I haven't seen JJ since Rise of Skywalker.
Force Awakens is a remake, and then Rian Johnson hated it so much that he wrote a script basically demolishing it,
destroying it. He said, I'm going to destroy it.
And then JJ's like, I got to fix it.
And he fixed it he put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, essentially.
And then like, pretty much, I love that all Disney execs are like, oh no. Like, oh,
see, here's the thing. I don't think they went, oh no. I think they went, yeah, this will work. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, well, this will work. I don't think they understand what they have. Because if they did, why do they keep making the same mistake? I don't think they think it's a mistake. That's the issue. I think they need to look in the mirror and say, hey, this could be good. Skeleton Crew was probably the closest I saw where they're like, okay, we're going to do something fun.
That's fun, yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to try and make it like, non-agenda. That's the close. And Skeleton Crew has issues, a lot of issues, but it's just, I just don't think they know what they're doing. And they're controlling, again, the largest IP in the history of cinema. And they're driving it like a 5-year-old with a blindfold on the highway right now. It's insane. You have a Lamborghini and your child is driving it backwards on the highway. This is what's going on with Star Wars. Star Wars, not right. I'm not talking about the John Wick franchise or even the Fast and the Furious. This is Star Wars. This thing has been out since the 70s, 50 years. Revenge of the Sith comes out in the theaters like last month, and
24 million opening weekend.
So the love is still there, and they can't get out of their own way. It's unbelievable to me because you have that, and it shows people like Star Wars. What are you giving me? Mandalorian, Grogu? You can't even come up with a title? Okay, whatever. What else are you giving me? A Rey movie? Why? Okay, whatever. What about James Mangold? You got him as a great director. What are we giving him?
Indiana Jones.
We're gonna give him the Jedi Order or something. It's like, guys, you have gold here. You have decades of IP, decades of stories, and you can't get out of your own way. Why? What is going on? It baffles
It
me.
was the big content race, though, I think, because remember when Disney Plus happened, Marvel went insane with
Yeah.
shows, and Feige was like, "Yeah, we just lost track of things." Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think Star Wars lost track of things. Hey, we want this. They made Boba Fett, and John Favreau was like, "Yeah, we need Boba to talk a lot." And Tamora Morrison was like, "No,
You don't
no,
understand this character.
cut my lines, cut my lines." And then Favreau was like, "No, you're talking." Like he's like, Tamora was literally like throwing pages out. Don't give me dialogue. And yeah, I think they just needed content, and then they just lost. It was an odd thing for sure, but we got Andor, so let's be happy with that.
Thank God. Thank
Yeah.
the Lord.
Hey, well, where can people find you, man?
I'm on Twitter under at trying to be DJV. I'm on the Simplicity Reviews podcast with Matthew Stewart and Justin Polizzi. I have to actually edit the show after this. Every first of the month, 15th of the month, and 20th of the month. So yeah, check me out there.
Dude, gentleman commentary next.
Oh, hey, have you been watching Mobland?
No, I haven't. I need to.
You need to. Oh, gentlemen, definitely. Yes. And also get into Mobland. Get into Mobland, my friend.
All right, I
Guy
need to.
Ritchie's cooking. He's also cooking. He's cooking some stuff over there, man. He's cooking some stuff.
Oh, guy, okay, I'll watch it. And I read that the Joker comment that you wrote, so I'll go check it out.
You'll like it. I think you'll dig it the most, baby. Dig it the most,
Oh
baby.
yeah, baby. Yeah, ML, my guy Rich, guy Rich,
Guy Rich, baby. Richie Rich.
T Har, T Har, T Har.
Richie Rich.
P bro, P bro.
Brosnan, P Bros. Helen Mirror.
Hellmere, Hellcat.
There's a scene in the Mobland where Tom Hardy has like a 2-minute scene with his wife, and all he does is go, hmm, hmm, hmm. And you know everything he's saying. It's so good. Watch Mobland
Right.
as well.
Dude, I love it. All right, man. Well, hey, thank you for joining me, brother.
No problem.
All right. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for DJ Valentine, I was gonna say something funny, but I got nothing. This is Movie Stones and Flicks. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.